Hello and welcome back, baseball fans. I'm Vinrock,
Hey, I'm Dano.
and we're talking Tops Now baseball cards. But what we're really doing is we're chasing print runs. How you doing today, sir?
Fabulous. Today
Fantastic.
is Monday. We're going to be covering cards 506 to 517, and it also happens to be October 16th.
And it's what 3 days worth of breaks, or I guess how do I even say that? 3 days worth of drops that
We're
we're
going
going
to
to be
cover
covering
3
today.
days worth of drops, and we haven't been live in how long?
I think at least 2 weeks, maybe more.
Gosh, feels like
Too long.
12 days. It has
Feels
been
like
12 days.
Feels like it's been too long, my friend.
We're happy to be back.
Happy to be back.
Happy to be back.
Happy to be here.
We
All right,
blasted some notifications on Twitter, on our
Twitter.
Twitter account, that we're going live. So in case you saw that, let us know on the feedback.
I don't even think
And
they
if
call it
there's-
Twitter anymore. It's just X, I think.
But it still says twitter.com. It doesn't say x.com.
See how you are?
It's convoluted.
Yeah, it's all a lie.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
here we
With
go.
that said, let's get things rolling. We got some cards to talk about here today. Some really cool cards. So I'm going to present screen. And I actually, honestly, I think the last time we did this, my computer was really not doing too good.
We were
And
experiencing technical difficulties.
it was major difficulties, is what it was. All right. I'm sharing screen. It looks good. And there's the first one. It's Domingo Germain. And that's card number 506. Had a print run. Wow, that's a whopping print run of 12,537. And isn't this the dude who got in a little bit of a trouble with the law enforcement? Or no? Maybe I'm wrong.
Got in trouble, got injured, got overproduced in cards. This is the highest produced card of the show.
Damn. All right. Well, what if I
I'm
wanted
going
to
to throw
pick
it
this?
out there. I guessed 1,666. You guessed 1,305, and they printed 12,000.
Yeah, we're only 10 times off, or 10 times lower than they actually printed. But this is the Dazzles, the 24th perfect game in MLB history. And yeah, he's dazzling. What if I wanted to pick this up on eBay for the base?
You could find them for $4.
What?
Which is-
Come on.
Which is the wholesale retail.
Yeah, it is.
And if you don't know what we mean wholesale retail, you can buy these cards in quantity, and the lowest price you would pay if you paid for the largest amount of quantity would be $4 a card.
That's what I'm talking about. It's wholesale retail.
Right, wholesale retail. And on
like
the high end, they've already got cards back in hand, cards back in. The one of one is $5,000 or best offer.
Wow.
There you go. And then there's collector's editions that are $400 or $500. There's ones with bases, the home plate relic. There are
bonus cards. No
bonus. I haven't seen one yet. I'm sure there are. Their parallels are $50, $100.
Wow.
I haven't seen a bonus card yet. Hold on. Let's see. There's got to be bonus cards. I mean,
it's a perfect game
for a judge. So let's see.
Maybe they're all just holding on to them.
I didn't see one. I mean,
that's really interesting.
I didn't see one, but the bonus card's a different number.
Yes.
So like that, it could be like a different listing on the bay. Take us to 507, sir.
I'm just going to look up bonus card.
And even better.
Yeah, so it looks like Ellie De La Cruz has got the bonus card that it's graded. That one's really worth a lot of good money. That's amazing. Ohtani.
For his cycle. But how much is the bonus card for Domingo?
Yeah, that's the one I'm looking up here. Let's see. Oh, I got that one for Oakland. There's Aaron Judge. That's interesting. Detroit Tigers. Yeah, I'm not really seeing it. And it looks like they disappear rather quickly for Jermaine. There's Detroit. Looks like Twins, Miami, Giants. Oh, looks like Alex Cobb had a good day. He had a boy, I tell you, they're tough to find. No joke, sir.
HTF.
Here we go. I got it. Tops Now, Domingo Germain, OBD 20 gold bonus, $19.99 free shipping.
So what's the lowest one on it?
$19.99 is what I see so far. But now that I got the number on it, ODB 9, number 20. Bonus 20. I'll just put bonus 20 on there. See how we are? Bonus and
I
then
like
20.
ODB 20.
Yeah. It comes up $19.99. There's a $14.99, an $8.99, another $8.99, $8.93, and $8.40. So they're definitely out there for less than retail, which was the road to opening day.
These cards are complicated to describe because if you bought the road to opening day set, you got the card for free. That doesn't mean the card was free because you had to buy the road to opening day set.
But you didn't pay any extra for it either.
But you didn't have to pay specifically for this.
And not everybody gets bonus cards either. You have to the player has to do something worthy.
There was no guarantee it would be made. Correct.
So there it is. All right, we've spoke about Domingo Germain enough, I think. Unless you want to add anything else.
Pitch a perfect game, you're worthy of extra time. I mean, I like that you added this bonus card discussion. I think we should do that with all the bonus cards. I like.
What about this perfect game font on the card behind him and in front of him?
Yeah, I mean, this is how we learn, and if we learn, we're helping everybody else learn.
And look, it actually has. A lot of people complain that they don't have stats or numbers on the back of the Topps Now cards. But look at that. There's the whole frame, 1 through 9 innings, and it's got no runs, no hits, but 3 errors on Oakland. And remember I said that people are going to have career games versus Oakland this year. Remember that?
Yeah. Could have made a lot of money if we were doing a different live stream just on that.
I'm telling you, dude. Right? Damn straight. All right, Skippy. Skippy. All right, this is Josh Naylor's little brother, Bo Naylor. This is card number 507. Had a print run of 1, 2, 3, missing the 4, but it's 1, 2, 3, 5. What are we looking at here? Big night at the plate includes the first big league home run for Bo Naylor.
I think that's cool. So let's start with print run guesses.
You still there? I think he just bounced, or maybe I bounced. Well, that's something to be worried about. Dano, can you hear me? Hello, Dano. Is it me? Is it you? I'm going to go back over here. He's not connected there. But he's connected.
Okay, you'll do that. On the high end for this card, their parallels are at 150 for Bo Naylor.
Did I go out or did you go out?
Huh?
Did you go out or did I go out?
Go out.
I didn't hear you for a good 20 seconds probably.
Oh, I was trying to decide who guessed closer to the actual total. We both did such a good job of guessing. The total was 1235. I guessed 1507. You guessed 907. Yeah, and I said you'll work on it, and then you went silent. So I thought you were using your toes and your fingers.
Oh, I see how it is. Okay, so it was 1235 minus how many did I say? 900 and what? You're dead again. You're dead again. Come on, where'd you go? Come on, man. Gosh, is this, I got to listen back and see who was the one not live on air. Can you hear me, Dano? I think it's you. I think it's you this time. It must be. Well, with that said, I think I'm just going to go to the next one here, and we can talk about eBay here in a second. We were trying to talk about print runs, but now we're not going to talk print runs anymore. We're talking Topps Now. Hey, there he is. He's back. Is it me or is it you?
I didn't know I went anywhere.
You were gone. The whole screen went black.
No, I didn't know. I was talking the whole time.
Wow, nobody would have known.
I thought you were being a good listener, and in fact,
me, a good listener? Yeah, fat chance.
That's the point. All right, so let me try one more time. The high-end parallels for this Bo Naylor card are in the $50, $20 for a blue, $30 for a parallel. It's very common. And on the low end, this card is a $4 plus 50 cents for shipping card. So it's a very common card.
Very common. Very common.
Bo Naylor. Right. Now, who gets closer?
I don't even know. I asked you what was my number, 900 and what? And then you
907.
907. All right. I was 328 away. And let's see. What was your print run guess?
1507.
1507 minus the what was it? 1, 2, 3, 5. There you go. 272. You got that one. 272. Congratulations.
And how
now let's keep on like more than that. Let's go to the next one. You ready?
Okay.
Congratulations, by the way.
I thought that was cool. My brain couldn't handle it, so it exploded. Cool. Card 508.
5'8". That's Jared Triolo, and that's number 508. Had a print run of 945. This is a call-up card. It says prospect chips in with a hit. Run in Major League Baseball debut. I don't like the verbiage on that, but that's okay. That's not my job. But it is my job to read it so I can say what I want.
Correct.
Now, what's up with that?
What's up with this? What's up with that? So the print total was 945. You guessed 808. I guessed 1001. So again, we got it in the middle, which I like.
Nice. Yeah.
This card on the low end, you can pick it up for $4.44 in quantity. On the high end, that means the parallels are going to break out the same way as they have for most of the other cards.
Yeah.
The purple is probably going to be 30. The blue is oh no, here the blue is 100. Let's keep looking. Now it's 80. I find blue for 40. I find blue for 20. Yeah, here's blue for 20. And here's purple for 20. So the parallels are common also.
Parallels are common.
Lots of purple and lots of blue for 20.
Let's go to the next one here. This is a great card. This is Jose Ramirez and what looks like that big boy right there for the Kansas City Royals. God, what's his name? Jose Ramirez, Topps Now card, 509, had a print run of 954. And it says here, who's that guy? That big boy on the why am I having a brain fart? It's the catcher for the Royals. I can't even tell you, man.
Sal. So this is the first card of the next day. You guessed 555. I guessed 802. This is a beautiful card. A lot going on. The blue parallel for this Jose Ramirez card is a $20 card, just like Commons, which is a shame because he's better than Common.
Yeah.
And then the base on the low end, the base. Let's see.
Base. Remember when Jose Ramirez smacked the shit out of that one guy and knocked him out on second base?
Anderson.
Oh my gosh. Man, that guy's a banger.
So here's interesting. The base, there's some auctions which we don't include in prices, but there's some cards here for $6-7. Some auctions a little bit lower. There's lots of not lots of them, but they're still below retail.
Yeah, below retail.
There's not lots of them though. I mean, honestly, I think if someone came in here and tried to clean out these last few, the card would become a $15 card.
No way.
There's just not enough of them to be calling it a common.
And it's a great looking card, lots of action.
Right. I think that's what it is that both teams, collectors like it. If you like Sal, you like it. If you like him, you like it. It's a very
Salvador Perez. I got you. Salvador Perez. Dun, 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 dun. I get it now. I'm a meathead.
That's who I was meaning. I couldn't remember his last name, but I knew it was Salvo.
Yeah, I was like, so yeah, Salvador Perez. That's the guy. All right, ready for the next one, sir?
Great card. Next one.
All right, this is all right. Freddie Fermin, not Freddie Freeman, although it is close. This Topps Now card 510 had a print run of 567, and this one is his rookie card. Obviously, it celebrates the second career walk-off, and it downs the Guardians in 10th inning, and that's 4-3. Yada yada. It's Cloudy Tuesday for Fermin.
Cloudy Tuesday, not. You guessed 610. I guessed 266. So you were a little bit closer.
Neato.
Low end on this card is $6-7 common. High end parallel. Let's see here. I gotta believe that the blues are 20 and the purples are 30. And so here's the 101 is $280. Wow. Here's the 205 is no, that's not him. That's somebody else.
Yeah, but the blue out of 49 is a color match, so it might be just the same price as the purple because it's color match.
Let's see. So now we'll go to the low end parallel. So the purples, I see blue at 30, blue at 30, blue at 30, purple at 25.
See?
Blue, oh no, this is Cabrera. There's a Cabrera where he hit the same amount of home runs or something that this card number is or something. So it keeps showing up. The base on Fern, there's not a lot of Freddie Fermin though. I mean, gosh, here's a $12, $14. I didn't see a lot of parallels for Fermin here.
Here's one for $59.99. It was $79.99.
But
there's another one blue for $49. Another blue for $49.
Parallels for Freddie Fermin. Like you say, the color match means that there's not a lot of them to be had.
Looks like the color match is a little bit more expensive than the purple. I'm looking at the purple.
It
I'm
is.
looking at 2 purples right now to 25, 39.95 each, 139.99. So, I believe the color match is the one to own, but that's just me, you
But
know.
it's also the same seller with 2 different listings for the color match.
And but there's other sellers that also have the blue, uh, more
At
expensive as
30.
well.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
Agreed.
All right, ready to go to the next item up for
Yes.
Jason
Yes,
for lunch?
Freddie.
All right, there it is. That's Shohei Ohtani. That's the one celebrating the 14th home run in June. Breaks the single month record for the Angels. That's the Angels. Wah wah. It's the friggin' Angels. They suck. This is card number 511. Shohei Ohtani had a print run of 4,528.
Card 511. Yes. You guessed 1832. I guessed 3321. I was a little bit closer. We were both well off.
A little
On
bit.
the high end here for parallels. The red is $400. The purple is 100. Here's a blue at 90. Let's go to the low end of these parallels. And I don't see any low ends of these parallels. That's the low end. Here's, it's Shohei Ohtani. On the high end base, I see $12 a card. Let's see what we see on the low end of the base.
Base!
That can't be common, but here we have auctions that make it common. Buy it now in hand, $4 plus $1 shipping, $5 free shipping. So it's common.
If you're a Shohei Ohtani fan, if you're a Shohei Ohtani fan, do you have to buy this card? Do you have to own this card?
It depends whether you're a guy that needs to have the cards, every card. See, like I've learned over the time that getting the whole set isn't where it's at. Getting the most of the ones that are hard to find in the set, that's where it's at.
So you buy quantity of those that are hard to find, not just the ones that like, I got every card, I'm good.
Right. I'm not a believer that you need every card. But if you can speculate on the cards that are going to be harder to get, those are the cards you want.
To load up, back up the truck on those ones, right?
Yes. These Ohtani cards are $5 because they made 5,000 of them or 4,000 of them or whatever you said.
Yeah, and for every 20 cards they sold, that's $100. Let's see. So
for the company.
Yeah, 4,528. Let's divide that by 20 cards each. That's a good bit of money.
That's how come they have a website and we're talking about them.
Yeah, that's right.
Because of this marvel of these boys who are out there buying cards of these men in uniform.
Yes. All right. Now the next one here, this is going to be card number 512. Features Freddie Freeman. They went down in flames in the playoffs just recently. It says here 100 hits, 10 stolen bases, and 50 RBI pre-July make club first. And that's amazing, but where the hell were they in the playoffs, my friend? Where in the A were they? So pissed. It kind of lends itself to last year. Remember that phenomenal choke last year? I'm just like, what in the wild world of sports is going on with the Dodgers? They can't get out of their own way.
They have choked every year except for 2017 and 2020. And 2017 was a cheat.
It wasn't even their fault. It was somebody else working against them, I guess.
Theoretically, correct. Theoretically.
Yeah, I tell you, that was rough, man. Either way, there's always next year. But I'll tell you, what's the common denominator with that particular debacle both years?
And I mean, in the playoffs.
The pitching ends up choking. Like Kershaw just choked hard that first game. He got like lit up for 6 runs or 5 runs in the first inning. That was hard to watch.
Are you happy or sad you didn't get to see him pitch again this year?
I hope Kershaw goes away.
See, so you're happy.
Yeah, it's so hard to watch. I mean, yeah, he's got a great curveball and this, that, and the other, but change out your hat. It's dirty. You stink. No, anyway, go ahead.
We'll do addition through subtraction, even though he's a Hall of Famer, Cy Young Award triple winner.
Yeah,
MVP
way to
winner.
go.
All right, so Freddie Freeman, his low end base cards here are common, $4.
Yep. Yeah, nobody cares. Nobody cares about Freddie Freeman. He just does not get the love he requires or needs.
Did I cover the guesses on this? Because you'll like this. The card print run was 567. You guessed 610. I guessed 266. So you had a better vibe on that one.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's just we both know that he doesn't get the love, even though it's a major franchise and a major market. So
Go figure. It's just one of those things. All right, ready for the next one?
Next one.
Matt McLean and Spencer Steer, they team up for card number 513, had a print run of 1,357. And this one says that the first time ever where rookies hit game-time walk-off home runs in extra innings.
Cool card.
Yeah. I like the uniform. Great-looking uniform. The
first card of the next day. This card printed 1357. You guessed 583. I guessed 1103. Quite common. $5.50 plus $1 shipping. $5.50 plus $1.25 shipping. $8 free shipping. So quite common. Not a lot of them left at the low price. But with the Reds not making the playoffs, that card's not going to get the extra juice love.
And it's too bad because it says here right at the bottom, first time ever where rookies hit the game tying and walk-off home runs, and there's no rookie card logo. I think that kind of blows.
Yeah, that's bad that they lost that in 2018 or 19.
Yeah.
They had that for Soto and Acuna.
They sure did. And Acuna and Albies, all of them. I mean, it was just amazing.
Soto, yeah. It was great. Even Ohtani was that year.
Yeah.
Now, high-end parallels for this card, number 513. There's an orange to 5 that's 250. There's 2 reds, one at 199. There's 2 purples. The low one is 100. No, the low, 3 purples. The low one is 100.
That's good money.
And then there's a gaggle of blues, and the lowest is 75. So people covet this card. It's going to become harder and harder to find, especially if these guys continue to produce.
Yeah, I mean that they carried the team this year. These 2 characters.
It was all the young players. It turned out to be these guys. Exactly.
Yeah, it wasn't Joey Votto. It wasn't Jonathan India. It was Spencer Steer and Matt McLean that were really driving the train.
Joey Votto is very much in the Clayton Kershaw point of his career. Nice to have him around, but not exactly producing on a level they once did.
Might actually be taken away from the team. Are you saying that? I don't know. Because Kershaw's taken away more than Joey Votto has. I don't know. Kershaw really hurt him. Anyway, let's go to the next one.
That hurts when I have to think about it, so I got no comment right now.
Yeah, because I know the truth hurts. It sucks. This is Carlos Santana. This is card number 514. Had a print run of 446. This particular card celebrates a walk-off home run and it cues a dance party in Pittsburgh. PGH. Looks like it says Pew or Pug. Anyway, I don't like it.
Well, Mr. Santana, you guessed 335 for Carlos, and I guessed 514. So again, the print run was right in the middle, which makes that very cool. I wonder who was closer. 514, 335. Yeah, you were 110 off.
And you were 75.
30 off.
If you had 515, that's just not like 85.
Oh, no, I wasn't 130 off. I was 75 off.
Yeah, exactly.
Bingo. Ding, 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 ding.
Okay. So,
all right.
High-end parallels here.
So bless you. For this particular card, what parallel would you think would be a color match? The gold, the orange, the red, the purple, or the blue? That's a hard one. That's a tough one.
Well, I guess the orange would be the closest to yellow.
Or gold. That's why I'm saying they should bring back the out of 99 black. That'd have been cool.
But they didn't, they only made 446. If you add the 99 black, that's 188 parallels.
Yeah.
That's a lot of parallels for such a small card.
Right.
And that's why sometimes the base, is worth more than the parallel sometimes when that happens.
Correct. If the matrix works right, yes, I agree.
Yeah, it's awesome.
So the orange is $50 on the high end. The purple is only 20. And then it goes lower. It goes to 15 for the purple parallel. And then the blue goes to 10.
Whoa, geez.
So
that's
Santana is not selling baseball cards.
Not selling.
I would have to assume, therefore, on the low end that these are common.
Yeah.
And they're $6 best offer, $5.50 shipping $1. So there's no big group of people collecting Carlos Santana. Obviously.
Not so much, yeah.
I like the Pittsburgh Pirates. I like the Buccos.
We got to see them in spring training this year. It was great. I had a great time. But yeah, it's tough, man. When you're not really part of the what do they call it? A major market like New York or LA. You know, it's tough.
Or not winning. I mean,
yeah, there's that too.
It's okay to be from Boston, but if you're not winning, like this year, it's starting to get old.
Yeah, that brings us to the next card. Speaking of winners, we got Ronald Acuna Jr. This Topps Now card in 515 had a printer of 2,028. And it says here he's the first in Major League Baseball history with 20 home runs and 35 or more stolen bases before the All-Star break. That's right. We're still just right there, July 1st to July 2nd, almost right before the July All-Star break. So we're almost halfway through the season here.
It's the regular season. And
yes,
this, I think, could have been the highlight of the drop, but it's not even the highest printed of the day.
No.
You said 2028 was the print total. You guessed 2110. Wow, that's pretty close. I was 1515. So touche to you. This was a relic or autograph card. I have it notated as such. There is a low auction card with no bids on this card right now, and it's graded a 9.5. So people, if you're listening, oh, you're doing Braves chant for me?
I'm just stupid.
So there's $5 base cards on this because there's so many made with $1 shipping. Let's see what the parallels look like.
All right, thank you.
Parallels. It's always exciting at this point to check these things out. Here we have autographs. So the highest price autograph is 500 available. The lowest is 300.
Woo.
There's a gem mint purple for $200.
Damn, that's aggressive.
There's a gem mint base for 77.
Nice.
There's a raw purple for 40. There's a raw blue for 25.
Damn.
And then everything else is base. So there's not the guys that go for this card are not looking to resell it.
See, I think Ronald Acuna is a shoe-in for the Hall of Fame. I think he does better than Shohei Ohtani. And I'm just saying, Shohei Ohtani is a great player. But if you made me pick between Ronald Acuna and Shohei Ohtani, I'd pick Ronald Acuna every day of the week.
Not me. I would pick Ohtani every day of the week.
See how lame I am? See? I like Acuna, man. He's money. But I think they're overusing Ohtani, and he's going to stay injured, and he's not going to be,
that's the future. But
I think he's a flash in the pan. Yeah, like what have you done for me lately since 2018 for the last 5 years? I'd say they're neck and neck, honestly. But I think for going forward, like who's going to break away? I think it's Acuna Jr. Just because I don't think he stays as injured as Ohtani stays injured. I mean, this guy, he just went nuts this year with the stolen bases. And I think he loved it so much that next year he's going to try and go for the stolen base record. That's just me. That's my, perspective. Let's go to the next one. It's a team card.
Would you rather have, if you have the first pick and your first pick to start your Major League Baseball team is between Ronald Acuna Jr. and Corey Seager?
Ooh, gosh. I like them both. You can't even do that to me. I'd probably pick Acuna. I'd go Acuna.
I would go with Seager just because he's more low key.
Seager's great, and I can't wait for him to start producing here in the playoffs against Houston. Although there was some great defensive plays in the game last night.
That game starts in an hour.
I know. Woo! On Fox. You can't.
I don't know how he did last game, but saying
he didn't. He really
producing those words are synonymous in my opinion.
It was crickets. It wasn't him that made the game, but that's okay. Sometimes you're the hammer. Sometimes you're the nail. All right, let's go to the next card. This is card number 516. And it looks like there's Olsen and Riley on there. I like Austin Riley. Matt Olson's great. But this one's Atlanta Braves team card. Breaks National League record for homers in a single month. They hit 61 homers in a single month, and it still couldn't help them beat the Philadelphia Phillies. It's had a print run of 688. Hey, are you voting for the Phillies, or are you voting for who's the other damn team? I see. All I see is Arizona. You're rooting for Arizona? You cannot root for Arizona. Are you really?
I'm a West Coaster.
Yeah, homer.
Damn it.
Unless I was from Philadelphia, I wouldn't have a reason to go Philadelphia.
Well, my family's from Pennsylvania, so it's like a default. I gotta go with the Phillies, man. Even though I'm not a Pittsburgh. I like the Pirates. Like I said, I saw those guys in the preseason game in the the Grapefruit League, not the Cactus League here in Florida. But really, I mean, I don't like the Eagles. I hate the friggin' Eagles. And the Flyers, I could care less. But I do like, well, whatever. I like the Phillies. I really do.
I'm planting my Diamondbacks flag here. That just shows you how I do not like, but I like them better than the Phillies or the Braves.
Yeah, the Braves. I like the Braves. We go to a Braves game during Father's Day.
I am going Rangers all the way.
All the way. Because Houston can eat it.
Let's finish with Atlanta's card. So
what did you find in the urinal what do you find in the urinal at Dodger Stadium?
Say again?
What do you find in the urinals at Dodger Stadium?
Jose Altuve cards.
Yes, indeed. I love hearing that. That's music to my ears. Okay, this one had a print run of 688. We already talked about that. What if I wanted to buy this on eBay? What are we looking at?
Okay, so we covered our guesses. You went 516. I went 727. The high-end parallels for this card, the red ones are 50 plus. The purples will go as low as 30 plus. Here's a purple for 25. And then there's some blues again at $20. It's $18. Here's a blue for 15. It's a Braves team card, so it's an interesting, and those, like you said, who collect Riley and Olsen, they're going to have to come around to get this card, but they're not there yet, maybe. On the low end, I'm going to guess it's very common. Let's see. Atlanta, show me. Yep, $5 plus $1, $6 no shipping. Very common. On to the final card of the show.
Hang on a second. We went to see the Braves play, and we ate at this really great restaurant there. I think it might have been a sports bar. It's called the Yard House. That place kicked ass. I loved it. The Yard House.
There's one in LA.
Wow. I recommend the Yard House like you wouldn't believe. That place has got great food. Like, we're looking for a Yard House here in Orlando so that we can go eat there. It's upscale sports bar, lots of draft beers, but their friggin' chicken. They had this Thai chicken thing that was just out of this world. Okay, enough of that. I must be hungry. It must be lunchtime. Last card of the day. Yep, that's Shohei Ohtani again. This is card number 517. Had a print run, a solid print run of 7066, which is 7,066 pickup sticks. And it says here's the league leading 30th home run is the longest of his Major League Baseball career at 493 feet. And honestly, I got to tell you, I'm really glad that Topps got rid of the 500-foot home run club, because I don't think anybody ever got the 500-foot home run club. And look at this. This is the longest of Shohei Ohtani's career, 493 feet, 7 feet short. So even that one wouldn't have qualified for a bonus card. So kudos to Topps for snapping out of it.
Mickey Mantle would qualify for the 500-foot club.
Yeah, let me see how many 500-foot home runs have been in baseball.
You're absolutely right. So, all right, so let's cover this card. 7,066. You guessed 2,517. I guessed 3,499. I was a little bit closer. As the biggest card of the day, therefore, it's going to be common. There are auctions with no bids. There are buy it nows at $6, $5 plus shipping, so plenty. Here's the intrigue on this card is the parallels. So let's see what we got over here. Parallels loading up. So we got a 2 of 5 from a regular seller we know personally, and he's asking 500. There's a parallel purple to 25, and he wants 250. And then let's see, there's graded gem base cards that are 85. There's graded gem that are 50. PSA 10s, and then on the low end, $7.25, $9.95, $8. This card's selling still below retail. And wow. I'm sure here's $6.95 plus $1 shipping, OBO, $6, $7 shipping, $6 free shipping. So this card is very common.
Yeah. All right. Well, it tells me here on the Google machine, I asked it how many people have hit the 500-foot home runs. Giancarlo Stanton hit the first 500-foot home run in the StatCast era. Then C.J. Cron, and then somebody named Nomar Mazara. But check this out. I was looking a little bit further onto this, and it says here, this is just wild. All right. Babe Ruth was said to have hit a home run over 600 feet. And then a Mickey Mantle homer was originally estimated to have gone 734 feet. How ridiculous is that?
That must have included the roll.
Yeah, the roll.
Well,
man,
it must have. And
must have been playing on top of a mountaintop.
Mazara, by the way, I have cards of his. He's in the top now. He's recent enough to have been in Topps Now cards.
Yeah.
And he's got super hard to find the Topps Now cards, by the way.
Superhuman.
Since that's you brought amazing. It up,
Yeah, no, hey, I want to find out because look, if it says here league leading home run is the longest of his career at 493 feet, then we start talking about 500-foot home runs. Well, if we're going to bring up the 500-foot home runs, let's at least break it down. Who were those folks doing that?
Agreed. And when we talk about cards and this guy having cards, I say to people, if you want a Nomar Mazara card, and I'm not saying everybody does, but I like having cards that not everybody else has. That's kind of where I get a kick.
That's a beauty. No, I agree. I like that. I like that.
So there you go. What else you want to tell us? You want to tell us who's going to win the games today, or you want to tell us who's going to predict to win the series?
We got a game in like an hour or so, don't we? Or something really close. Yeah, on Fox at 4:37 Eastern time. That's in an hour and 15 minutes or so. And I still like Texas at Houston to keep on pounding the shit out of Houston Astros. I hate those.
So Astros. We're speculating Texas to win the series, both of us.
Yeah, man. I think that this one goes 7 games. I don't think this one goes 7 games. I think it goes 4, maybe 5 games. Texas wins.
5 games, yeah, not 4. Texas hasn't lost a game yet in the playoffs.
Did you see? They just score runs, man. They can do it.
Corey Seager is my guy.
Texan. Did you see that? Was it Alyssa Naken? She actually interviewed for the job of the manager of the San Francisco Giants.
Who?
Alyssa Naken. Alyssa Naken interviewed to be the Giants manager.
They made her they made a card of her already as a Giant coach, correct?
Well, that's right, but that's why I'm kind of letting everybody know, like, hey, before it happens, you might want to actually, maybe pick those cards up because they're really. I would look that up, Alyssa Naken on eBay. What do we look? Can we do that real quick here? I know that's not really part of the
I wanted
show.
To talk more about the playoffs. So I'm going to say 5 games, Texas over Houston. I'm going to say that that I like the Diamondbacks to beat the Phillies.
No.
And I like the Rangers to beat the Diamondbacks.
Yes. No, wait, what? Really?
Yeah.
Did you just say the Rangers beat the Diamondbacks?
Yeah, that's my prediction.
I like where you're going with that.
That's my prediction. And I noticed that the top teams seem to be eliminated from the baseball format on a regular basis if you look back over time. So I don't know if they keep this format, change this format, but winning the division does not mean diddly.
It doesn't mean squat anymore. It doesn't mean anything.
What else you want to tell us before we go? We're going to be back before 12 days to see these people again, aren't we?
For crying out loud, I hope so, man. Please, let's have a prayer that we can at least get to the damn All-Star break before this weekend. How's that? And I'm Vinrock.
I don't know for sure on that, but are we going to tell them that we're planning on doing some auctions on this site?
Oh, soon? I hope so. That'd be fantastic.
If anybody's listening, I'm showing this card of this Ronald Acuna Mike Trout card. It's a 2019 card. They're expensive on eBay. I want to get some feedback from some of our listeners. Would you be interested in putting this card for auction? Is it not something that's interesting? There's only 503 of these made. And I know you can't find them on eBay so easily lately. Just saying.
All right. Well, with that said, we want to know what your input is. Please let us know if you're interested in joining us for an auction of these baseball cards, but they're only going to be Topps Now cards. Maybe they'll be Topps Star Wars cards. We don't even know yet, but we are definitely planning on having an auction when we hope to see you there. I'm Vinrock, and I'm out.
I'm Dano. We're here talking baseball. We're talking Topps on Demand. Stay blessed.